Hello guys, Bitcoin has dumped after seeing a pump, and guess what? I actually longed Bitcoin again with the anchored VWAP. Hit a very simple setup I've been always explaining. I'm going to be talking about the current two longs I took on Bitcoin. That was yesterday or the day before yesterday and today. And also talk about the next probable trade, also talk about Ethereum and the fake out, and give you some important advice, and also I guess the next up and coming setups, because as you can clearly see guys, Bitcoin has gone up from obviously the area of 62k all the way higher to 70k. We then had seen a fake out of, I'd say, close to 70k, not totally taking it out. However, this was a takeout or a fake out of this high that caused a drop. I didn't care to short it, to be honest. However, I had waited for this move where we see the hit of the anchored VWAP. Very easy and simple. Literally, I've made, I think, $500 by or the amount that I locked in, which is $500, by just waiting for the hit here with the NY open. So I didn't care about what happened with the price prior to the NY open. I had waited for NY to open here, so that is NY, I guess. Yep. So yellow is NY, and then I just waited for the hit of the anchored VWAP. Pretty simple stuff. Went in, longed it with a very close and tight stop loss, and guess what? Let me quickly make sure to show it to you guys. It is this one. So I booked around, realized is like 469 or 470, let's say, and the unrealized, I guess, 420. Now with the, I guess, the hit of the other side's anchored VWAP. But also what's more important is that I'm still currently holding the trade that was taken from the bottom. So we have thankfully managed to long the bottom and also the local retracement bottom. So if Bitcoin wants to continue higher, we'll be making money. Hopefully guys, most of you guys have made some money. I mean, obviously this trade was not shared in advance because it was an easy one. Like, I don't have to tell you guys to put an anchored VWAP from the bottom of the uptrend and then wait for it to take a trade. So hopefully at least 1%, the rare 1% that always watch the live streams, been watching the free trading course videos, they would have known to take this trade if they're literally adamant about taking this professionally and seriously with the NY open, giving themselves like a couple of hours to look for a trade and take it. So hopefully at least one of you guys did take it. If not, at least the one from the bottom, which was very much shared beforehand while it was happening and even afterwards. So now, as you can clearly see, I did take profits with the little trade from the bottom, but I didn't take profits from the one from 63k. So this is currently fully running, if you see. But I'm going to be adjusting the stop loss again, guys. The stop loss is if you want to copy the same stop loss, I'm trading on WEEX. If you want to trade on WEEX with me, we're going to be beginning a trading competition hopefully next week. So if you want to trade where the professional trade at, and also have the, I guess, the ability to be eligible for the trading competition, then you can always use my link. It is an affiliate link, but it gives you some nice bonuses whenever you want to actually move across to the professional exchange. Give me a second, you guys. Yep. And also we're drinking coffee here, changing things up. I usually drink it before the live stream. All right, so let me read the comments with the champs, and then I'm going to be talking about the potential next trades. Let me know, guys, if you had taken any trade from the past 24 hours, because obviously last live stream was also filmed at around I think this time. So we have left you guys with the NY open. So hopefully guys, some of you guys did manage to take some trades, or at least manage to avoid taking bad trades. How about that? We got Renata the legend first in the, I guess, in the comment section. Mustafa Cryptonet, Mustafa, thank you again. Sandik, yo Ahmed, I'm short from 68.50. All right, so that is essentially here. All right, what should I do with it? I mean, you should know what my answer to those sort of questions is, that if a trade is not obvious in a way, like I didn't quite talk about it. So for example, now you've shorted $68.50. Yeah. So if you had entered here, I cannot exactly tell what was the reasons for you entering here. So it would make it a bit easier for you to tell me the reasons, or for me to tell you just look for the reasons that made you enter the trade. If you even have had reasons, then put the stop loss above those reasons. If you didn't have a reason, then you are gambling, not trading. So I guess I gave you the answer in a two-way method. Hello, Alexander. We got Alexander the Legend. Vikrant, good evening, brother. I hope you took the long at 767.8. But I'd really like to know the short zone. That would be, I'm not sure what's 67. I think you mean 67, 66.7 or 8. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about those like potential short ideas. We got Orientenbra, Wayne, Jaden the Legend, Al Mahdi, Hamad, Yahala. I entered this trade using the volume and VWAP when I saw the good reaction. Amazing. So we got Al Mahdi taking the trade. So I'm glad to see some of the champs understanding how to take trades and I guess make profits without even me being present while the trade takes place. Jaden also long 66.5, so that is amazing to be honest. I'm seeing like the champs taking over, like you're becoming even better than me. So I'm glad to see that. Right, hold on a second. We got Hamad saying, Ahmed, I took another long but on ETH. Took one earlier at 2020, got stopped out but re-entered at 1984. Now, I'm happy because that is an amazing entry. And probably that was coinciding with Bitcoin hitting this. So when I had decided to enter the long here, Hamad, the Legend 2, decided to enter long at 1980. Obviously, I'm pretty sure like you have understood to look at Bitcoin first and then copy whatever is happening on any altcoin of your choice. So kudos to you, to be honest, because I mean it has gone quite a bit up. So let me see, for me entry 1984 is like 2%, maybe not quite similar to Bitcoin, maybe. Yeah, they didn't both pump a lot. Yeah, I think ETH was a better choice. Like how about that 1% higher? Very, very nice to see. Longed the hit of the anchored view up too. So we got Alexander. So I think I've lost count, but it's like Alexander, Mahdi, Hamad on Ethereum, Jaden. So that's 4, maybe even 5. Hold on, maybe I forgot. Yeah, so 4 legends who took the trade with me without even me taking it. Or sorry, I took it, but without me even announcing me taking it. So that's pretty nice, to be honest. Sorry guys if the sipping sound is like bad. You can tell me, guys. We got Joao the Legend. Thank you, Wayne, for sharing the link. Action Tourist said, I longed this time too. Shorted too. Fair enough. I took a short at 69 and a new long at 67. 67.2. I'm not sure if that it was here or somewhere, but I mean, you're a legend for taking the short from the top. So kudos to you, to be honest. Yeah, this was a clear fake out. So that is amazing. Shorted ETH from the Pico top. I mean, that is more amazing, to be honest. So yeah, daily fake out with the, if someone was on the ball, especially at night. I mean, this happened like at 1 or 2 a.m. my time, so I wasn't even looking to trade. But if someone, but again, guys, it's very easy for me to speak in hindsight. But truly, if someone was like ready, seeing Bitcoin faking out, I mean, in this way, yeah, and then seeing ETH giving us a much larger fake out that literally went to the top. Again, I was looking to short this, but I would have preferred a much easier entry with a cleaner, I guess, top. But yes, I mean, we did fake out the daily and hit the valley area, gotten close to the anchored view up. Again, the anchored view up is not a magical line, like it is a zone technically. So we have gotten to the zone of the anchored view up, faked out everything here. Amazing. So if someone managed to catch literally the top, and by that I mean like anybody who waited for at least a retracement back below 2080, that would have been amazing, to be honest. Yeah, I'd say that like you seeing this and then waiting for 2080 to be lost is technically amazing. Yep. And again, that was all happening when I was, I guess, asleep and then during the day. So technically somebody could have waited for this, but anyhow, I didn't take the short. I'm just, I guess, commentating and being happy about the champs doing champs things. Sorry. Alaikum salam. We got Itachi. How you doing? Alaikum salam, brother. I have 5 shorts on altcoins and on Bitcoin from yesterday. Please look at Cake. That was a premium short. Fair enough. Anchored V. Amazing. So all the reasons listed are totally, I guess, legendary. So I gotta give you a clap for that. But we're not going to be looking at Cake specifically, but thank you for sharing those. What do you suggest me do? So the setup on Bitcoin just perfectly played out, but on altcoins for me too. Amazing, yeah. What do you mean by suggesting what to do? I mean, hold them, keep on them, but just focus on Bitcoin first. Yeah, I mean, take profits. That's the easiest suggestion I can give. Ahmed, we enter long is good. Now open long. No, absolutely not now. Guys, whenever I show up, it's very rare that like someone can tell me, "Oh, Ahmed, do we long now?" And I tell them yes. Like I don't think it ever happened, because we're traders here, not gamblers. Like it's not a trading is not a game for me to wait for somebody to ask me a question and for me to tell them, yeah. By the way, yeah, you can long. I forgot to mention, guys, you could have entered now. No, guys, it's a lot of setups. Yeah. Uh, I did two long from 66.6. That is amazing. So, all right, so we got Mystery Matrix 2. So that is 5. Your brother long and strong also from the VWAP. That is 6. I mean, that is amazing. I took it and took profits at the POC. I want to. So I guess maybe 7 with Andre or Andres. Hold on. So I lost count, but not really. 7, I think. I wasn't sure if we really ended up faking the range value low, which I must have been lucky on the cause value low was 66.4. Yeah. By the way, guys, this red line is just I left, and it requires updating, because obviously with value changing or with volume moving, you do get that blue line moving. So like technically it is lower now, but it doesn't matter as much. Like you wanna, with volume profile specifically, and most importantly with the value area low and high, you have to understand that it's just a way of representing the 70% volume. So it's not a line by itself, if you know what I mean. It has some essence, it has some meaning, but doesn't quite represent you quite represent a certain support or resistance area. I entered ETH, hit of the anchored view. Hold on, I lost the comment. So Hamid was saying, I forgot. I mean, I lost yeah. Hold on. Yeah, hit the anchored view up, POC and 0.5 fib. Amazing. What stop loss now? I enter long. Give me stop loss. guys. If you enter now if you long now with no reason, guys, hold on. Our brother Danny here, I think that you may need to stop trading, and please go watch every single trading course video, and maybe watch me for a couple of weeks before taking a trade. Why? Because now what happened here is that you saw me taking 2 longs, and your mind straight away went to let's go to a long. So you longed here without a reason, apparently. So from 67.5 or whatever, you longed for no reason. You don't have a target. You don't have a stop loss. You don't have a reason to why you've entered, and you're thinking that I'm going to be responding with a stop loss. Like, how can I give you a stop loss when you're the one that took the trade, and you sorry, I'm lost for words a bit, but you even, like, you yourself can't give yourself a stop loss. Like, just because, like, you yourself don't have a reason to have entered the trade, technically you also cannot give yourself or help yourself out, because there is no technical stop loss to be given from your own self, let alone by me. Hopefully you get the point. So again, guys, if you're entering, you can enter a trade that I don't see, or I don't take, or I don't think about. That's fine. Some of you guys can trade in a different way. Some of you guys can trade patterns for what I care. So that's fine. I mean, I'm against patterns, but at least I'm going to be respecting someone who draws a pattern and then takes a trade based on that. That is, I still, like, even though I hate patterns, by the way, there's a video coming out about why I hate patterns, but regardless of that, you can, I mean, it's going to be more respectable for someone to have drawn a pattern, taken a trade based on that, rather than someone who just pressed the long button or the short button for no reason. That's much, much worse. Like, I can at least guide the person that always uses patterns to use something else. But how can I guide someone who doesn't have a baseline of a reason to enter trades? Sorry, guys, for rambling on. I truly want to help you, Danny, out, so thank you. The champs are printing money. Yeah, that is amazing, to be honest. We gotta take Ahmed out for iftar. Thank you, Ahmed. Sonic, hi Ahmed, how are you? Doing fine too. Longed 2, so we got even Arito, so that's 8. Amazing. So I guess even statistic wise or percentage wise, like 10% of you guys literally took a profitable trade today, and I'm more than happy, to be honest. What do you suggest to do with my altcoin shorts? I think if you manage to keep them open and you get lucky, because ETH against Bitcoin is bearish, so if Bitcoin starts dumping for no reason, you'll be literally making maybe not generation wealth, but a higher percentage of your portfolio, something that is like stupid, crazy, and wrong. However, if you think, or if you're good with, or if you would wanna not risk the amount that you already got an unrealized profit, you can take profits now, not fully but more than partially. If it was up to me and I had multiple successful shorts, I would keep them open, probably take like 10% each, so that would total to maybe 50% in total, rather than taking 50% in all of them, and move my stop loss to entry or to break even once I took out 10%, depending on how you want to do it. Like, would you want to test and see if you get lucky and this is like a top and we drop? Because trust me, if Bitcoin just goes back to like 62 all of a sudden, loses like 67 and drops now, maybe your coins would literally make you a lot of money. So maybe it depends on what you want to try doing here. Yeah. Sorry for giving you an over technical question or answer, but that's how I think about it, to be honest. Like, if it was my own trades, I would be a bit greedy with holding it for a bit longer. Let me see where the NPUC here is, like 65,567. Give me a second here, guys. Yep, so that would be, hold on, 65,567 and a half. Yep, and that is an NPUC. Yep, I mean, I haven't done my routine for today, so I guess you are getting to watch it live. Sorry, guys, for not being over entertaining, I guess. But anyhow, let me just adjust the value area. Doesn't matter as much, but see how, like, now, maybe, like, yep, if we roll over, this could be a retest or us trying again. The anchored VWAP doesn't matter as much. I've already used it once, so I don't want to overuse it, I guess. Yep. Let me just move the volume profile just a tiny bit to the right. Doesn't matter as much, but let me see. Yep. So I guess if someone was to try again, they can wait for a potential fake out of 66k, and then if we reclaim 66, that could be a trial or a potential trade. If we lose it, then wait for 64. If 64 is lost, then we are going to be heading to 60k. So keep that in mind. Like, we got two new levels and one old level, which is like 60. So 60 is the older one, and the new ones, which is like 64. Again, not the best, but like, notice how 62 wasn't the best of the lines or the support, but it ended up giving me the most amazing bottom long. Yeah, so I can hate on 64 and it could end up being that amazing long too. So not totally ruling it out. That's why you want to always be open to take trades, even if you don't think they are the best. Yeah. And again, doesn't matter as much. I just want to see the percentages of the Fibonacci. Again, guys, by the way, Fibonacci doesn't matter as much as me looking at the percentages. So like 0.75 is just like 75% of the move up was retraced down, if you know what I mean. Like, those are just numbers, percentages. Yeah, like 0.5 is just the middle point of the whole impulsive move. Like, you have to understand math, and that is just math, guys. Yeah, like, and it also doesn't matter. Like, I only want to look at where's the 0.5%, because if Bitcoin is that impulsive and it pumps this much, whatever that is, if it retraces 50%, the likelihood of it pumping increases with the more dumps, or with the more I guess dump it happens. So for example, that if it's truly going to pump, and if it's truly in an uptrend, which is not technically here, but maybe just a little tiny bit on the lower time frame, the more we drop, the more it is likely to be the bottom, unless we obviously break the bottom, and then it's a clear break of structure. So that's why I look at the percentages. But anyhow, so that's why, by the way, the reason why I took the trade at 66, but now I moved my stop loss to entry, and I did even take profits. So booked profits, because I'm also prepared for example, tomorrow for the market to open. Tomorrow is a Friday, and then for us to fake out maybe Thursday, do this, and then see, maybe we reclaim 66 and get this happening. So if I lose this long, I'm willing to enter again. If this doesn't offer us a long, we'll wait for 64. If this doesn't offer us a long, we'll wait for 60. So it's very easy. Like, trust me, guys. Once you have gotten used to me being boring and me just talking about levels and not doing much on live stream, you will be printing money by understanding that we are trying to make a living here, not make it seem flashy, whatever that is. Yeah. AZ TV, Alhamdulillah, Ahmed, you are very nice and smart young man. Thank you for your integrity. Thank you for being amazing and for your kind words. I also wanted a cleaner entry and a cleaner short, but it felt shortable for at least a very short time from a scalp or frame scalp at least, and ended up dropping more. Yeah. So nice. Not bad 2 days. Long yesterday, shorted today. I'm back in a long. Yeah, I think everybody seems to have made a lot of money, to be honest. So I'm happy. I know you explained the anchored view up settings a lot of time. Can you do it one more time? I wait for the market structure shift to make the trade. I can do it a million times, and trust me, it's not it's not going to be the last time, so it's fine. But yeah, nothing to change, guys. It's just about, again, those are default settings, pretty sure. So all you have to change in terms of the anchored view up is just turning everything off, and it's fine. I mean, somebody could not see this, but it's very simple, guys. Come on, like if you see it, I mean, if you open your anchored view up, not to make it, I mean, a total story, but you can clearly tell that it's all about just turning everything off. So I guess, yeah, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm more than happy to help out. How about that? So let me just set my alerts. I'm not sure why they're not working. Hold on. Yeah, so just filling the screen with alerts. Nothing special here. Hello from Peru. Thank you. Big huggies. Just got here. Anyone else catch a long on the retracement? Let's get it. Looks like big huggies too. All right. So it seems like it. So I think it's like 10 of us here who longed the retracement. Wanted to short the retest of 68.8, but I was too hesitant because I was still waiting for a cleaner fake out. But in hindsight, I realized I remembered you saying that the lines you give shouldn't be followed super rigidly. Yeah, that's fine. And that's true. Like, especially the NPUCs, the anchors, view ups, they're not magical lines. They're more of a zone, kind of. Yeah. So it's also time dependent, order flow dependent, fake out dependent. Like, are we getting a fake out or are we just going straight closer to it? For example, like if we got in, see how like this one, it was like a high and then a fake out with the I mean the high that got close to 70 and then we lost and went lower. So that's probably shortable because it's like technically the zone of the NPUC, not exactly the NPUC. But if Bitcoin had like just gotten up and then slowly went lower without hitting the NPUC, I would have preferred to for everybody to be waiting again or for not taking the short, if you know what I mean. So it depends on how we are getting close to that zone. Yeah, I know that my answer is not the most, I guess, cleanest or the cleaner, but hopefully you got the point, guys. Yeah. Again, like I'm talking about like whether we do this and then we fail to touch it and then we roll over casually, or are we talking about an amazing fake out that happened just quite close to it? So hopefully you got the point, guys, here. Yeah, I caught the short at 90k down to 60k, bought spot at 61 and have limits for spot. No FOMO, no chasing, patiently waiting. I did feel like FOMOing in yesterday, but I'll wait for my levels. Again, I give you a clap, brother, for being amazing. That is absolutely on point. Again, Action Tour said, if we got very close to it, should it still be fine? I think, like you said, yes, exactly. It is fine. Yeah, my long just got missed for 100. I've missed your comment, but sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read all the comments one by one. So hold on. Your long what? Missed by 100, sadly. Fair enough. Hi, Ahmed. Thank you, Tweety. Yeah, I looked at the range value low. Too simply, thank you for elaborating on more. Thank you, brother. I opened the long now. Is it good? What stop loss I put? Again, guys, I would love to help. Like, don't get my lack of answer to those sort of questions like I don't want to help. I truly want to help you guys out. But whenever you take a trade, I need you guys to know your own reasons if it's not a trade or a setup that I was talking about. Because if it was a setup that I was looking to take, even if I didn't take it, but it was a setup that I was planning to take, and I was explaining that I'm going to be talking about it, or sorry, I explained it beforehand, then I can even tell you where the stop loss could be at. Yeah. But if you're trading, if you're trading a trade that I didn't take, you took it by yourself, hopefully you want to understand that it's about your own risk management and your own reasons. Like, I didn't long 67.6 or 5 or whatever, like the current price you entered, guys, here at. Yeah. So how can I tell you where the stop loss should be placed at? If you know what I mean. Like, again, it's fine. That's more maybe, I guess, the number one mistake every beginner makes, and it's totally fine. We all get, or we start from somewhere, so that is fine. I'll invite you to watch the first 2 videos, specifically and especially the one that is like second, which is like the risk management strategy. Why? Because you then understand that for every trade, It's not about pressing the button because of a feeling or whatever. Like, oh, Bitcoin is pumping, but now we saw the dump, so let me long here. Why not? If you know what I mean. Yeah? You want to understand that trading is about actually finding setups. Why? Not because setups make you make more money. They do, but not necessarily the main reason. It's because setups allow you to know where your invalidation point would be at, and that would be your stop loss. So once you understand that you shouldn't be allowed to long or short until you have multiple reasons listed, yeah, you would then know where to put a stop loss. Sorry guys for the usual rant. I just like to rant about the same kind of stuff every single day at 12 a.m. my time now, but that's fine. I'm glad to found you here, my brother. Your content, words, and logic is refreshing in a space of scams and chills, or chills, I guess, whatever it is. Thank you for being amazing, and I'm glad to see such amazing comments from such amazing brothers and sisters. Still in my shorts from 69.5. Amazing, Ernesto. I mean, you're legendary for taking the fake out trade. So guys, this could be statistically the best day for Champs Cryptos community, for the champs, to be honest. Like, from the amount of comments of you guys making money, and for me to have taken longs and literally making a good amount of money for the past 2 days by longing twice. I mean, I'm too happy, to be honest. Yeah, we got even big huggies taking the long. Guys, you're printing too much. So again, I'm too happy I'm so happy, guys, for you guys to, for me to, I guess, not to brag, but the reason why I'm happy is because I do understand that me not showing up during the NY session is bad, because I could have made you guys more money or spoken while, or what could have talked over what was happening. But even when I miss those kind of important hours and I show up at the middle of the night, my time at least, I find most of the champs understanding the easiest, slowest hanging fruit of a trade. Yeah. Only 24 likes. You know the rule. 100 minimum. Thank you, Ernesto, for being a legend again. Really excited for today's juice, as tomorrow options expire and the day after the monthly closing, and then weekend. Yep, volatile days. Yeah. Short ETH price going down after POC. Already hit like. Thank you, Aristo. Salam. Also, I took the short from 68.9. My reason, to be honest, was a Bart Simpson pattern, but I'm 68.9. Maybe you're joking, so hopefully you are. By the way, Ahmed, I'm just connected to some other people. Is our strategy basically a type of AMT? So auction market theory? I don't know. I'll be lying if I said I do know, but it sounds like it's like auction market theory sounds to me like you're talking about selling and buying. So fair enough, yeah, if that's true. What price can we go long now? I'm not in a trade. Now you can't go long. I just listed, guys, again. If you're literally adamant about taking a trade, I said that you could be waiting for the fake out of 66, or if this is lost, 64, if this is lost, 60. Now, the logical question that you should be asking me, okay, Ahmed, what if Bitcoin doesn't lose 67 or 66.6 and it keeps on going higher? What do I do? How can I long? Help me out. And I tell you, my friend, unfortunately, or maybe even fortunately, there is no long for you to take. Yeah, that's as real as it can get. Like, if we keep on pumping, you would want to wait a couple of hours, wait a couple of days, look for a certain new trade, whatever that is, or miss out on a pump and you do nothing. You don't lose money, at least. So I guess that's the answer for you. And again, guys, just before I forget, and I do understand that most of you guys would love to participate in the WEEX competition. If you want to move to WEEX, you would want to use this link. It is an affiliate link. It is a promo link. Yes, you'd be supporting the channel, supporting me personally, but also getting the eligibility to join or participate in the next up and coming competition. It will be hopefully starting next week, maybe Monday, Sunday, I'm not sure, but it would only be eligible for those that have used my link to join WEEX. But again, you don't have to. You only do it if you want to, I guess. So thank you guys for being legends. And again, it also helps you out whenever you're following my trades to have the same stop loss, entries, and everything, especially with the amazing features such as having isolated separated. You get to also trade gold and silver, zero fees, and Bitcoin for low fees. So if you want to move, especially, and again, guys, I try to overemphasize this point because the larger capital you're trading with, the more important that you care about the infrastructure and the exchange that you're using. I wouldn't move large amount of funds. It's not showing here. Let's not brag, so let's not show it. But I wouldn't move large amount of funds to weeks if I don't truly believe that makes a difference to be trading on an important tailor-made exchange. But again, don't confuse my preference for weeks to me having the link, because yes, it is a promotional link. But I think, again, sorry guys, my Arab in me makes it hard for me to promote it. But don't confuse, I guess, me seeing it as a good preference of a trading exchange to it being also the promotional link that I got here. Because obviously, because I'm trying to be as, I guess, transparent as possible, I would love to only promote an exchange that I'm using. Yep. So that's why, I guess, yeah, it would make sense for me to promote stuff that I use, but also it looks bad for me to have an affiliate link. Not bad. Maybe I'm not as used to selling stuff, and that's, I guess, the lack of Western in me. But hopefully you got the point, guys. Just ignore me whenever I give you a rant about weeks every 1 hour, guys. Like, you have to get used to it, to be honest. What short-term target do you have for your long on Bitcoin? Short-term target, I don't care much. Like, all right, so let me entertain the question. It's currently fighting with the anchored VWAP from the local top. And we also, if we pull a volume profile from the left to the right, you can clearly see that we also got what? The POC. So to be honest, if Bitcoin, man, the reason why I took profits is because I saw it as a scalp trade, fine amount to be taken to make some profits on the side. But if Bitcoin continues higher, I would be gladly waiting for a retest of 70, 72 again. Yeah. So I'm not going to be taking any more profits. And see how, sounded a bit Chinese, I'm not sure, but see how I took profits on the trade that was open from 66 point something, like the lower one, the closer one, the scalpy one, but I didn't take profits on the one that was from the bottom, because that's more protected with the value area. So if, again, I took 50% here for the lower trade, I would only think about taking 50% on my lower trade if Bitcoin loses 65.5 or 8, whatever that is, like the value area low. So yeah, technically, I would love for both the longs to continue higher. Again, for those that are just watching me now, I've got a long from 60, let me see, 66.9. Yeah. And 63 point, let me see also. 63.395, whatever, yes, so 3, yeah. So looks nice, but yeah, if this continues and lives longer, if this low holds, I'll happily hold them both for reaching 70 plus. If this doesn't live for long, I would have taken 50%. My stop loss is already in profits. I'm doing good. And then we'll see, maybe we get a bounce here, so this survives. If this is also lost, I'll wait for this, and maybe this also again survives. If both don't give me a long and we keep on dropping, nothing survives, I would have taken 50% here, I'll take 50% here, and be ready for 60. Yeah. So I do it level by level. I don't have a crystal ball. I do have, but it doesn't work all the time. But yeah. Thank you, Bureau. Not sure what you've done. I think the altcoin suggestion. Ahmed, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this recent move is looking very strong. There's barely any overlap. Plus, we had a capitulation low at 60. This could be the sort of a promising move. Maybe. And the beauty about not caring about what you think, or what I think also, is that we have a long from lower. So what I literally couldn't care less. Could be, maybe not. I don't care. I'll happy, to be honest. I'll happily entertain this because I have a long, but it doesn't matter. Not because I'm dismissing your comment, but it truly doesn't matter, because yes, okay, we can think, okay, makes sense, looks nice, the capitulation, nobody saw this, we longed the bottom with a strong move higher, we're now above 66, so we can still lean more bullish towards 70 or even 72. So yes, technically, while above 65.5, the new value area low, it is more likely that we go higher to hunt 70, 73, or even as you've called it, the more capitulation, the strongest capitulating event for shorts is for Bitcoin to literally explode higher. Yes, so makes sense technically, but I don't care. See that beauty of entertaining the possibility, especially because it's the higher possibility of going higher. Now that we've taken the lows, we can target the highs. So at least 70 to 73 is very, very possible. More possible than going to 64, for example. But I still don't care to think, or I don't care to, I guess, have an opinion on it, because I have a long. So if it continues higher, I'm going to be making money, but I don't want to, like, think about it too much to a point where it mentally affects my way of looking at the market. Yeah, but it is logical in terms of us entertaining and having entertaining the conversation. It is true. Inshallah, brothers and sisters all around the world have recognized what Bitcoin is and how it can be an outlet to this unfair financial and political system. Maybe the volume was 6% lower than the capitulation low at 49k before we pumped. Fair enough. I mean, thank you for giving me such important info. I don't care. I don't know, and I don't care. But thank you for literally, giving me some nice insight as a fun conversation. And again, I only say I don't care, half jokingly, because I want you guys to know that we try to make it very boring. So any kind of outside data, I have a conversation for fun, but I wouldn't let it affect me. You're saying 62k wasn't a strong long, preventing me from taking it. I can't lie. I should have taken it though. I don't want it to blame you either. Plus, I also missed a few long setups due to bad luck. Again, that's why I always tell you guys that don't let my sentences and my statements affect you. Why? Because I literally said, by the way, I said it half jokingly, I think in the video or the live stream that preceded, if that's even the correct word, the long, when Bitcoin was dropping. And I think Bitcoin was here, and I was explaining how that was an amazing short, and I was happy for most of you guys to take it. And I also then said that 62.7 is a good, it's not the best level, and I'd be surprised if Bitcoin literally puts the low here and continues higher. However, I also did say, and by the way, I went on a rant how technically while below 66k, I'm waiting for 60k. And that was probabilistically true. See how I always build my statements on a pillar. So while A is true, I'm expecting B. If B falls, obviously I'm going to be changing my words. And I literally said, half jokingly, that guys, don't let my lack of interest or my hatred towards potentially or towards the level of 62.8, the daily that made me long, stop you guys from longing if the reaction is good. Why? I literally said this in the video or the live stream, because I can literally hate on it for an hour and then come to you guys tomorrow happily entering the long and enjoying myself, canceling 60k and shooting for higher. Yeah, I literally said this. So I kind of warned you, action tourists, but it's fine if you, mentally I don't understand that Ahmed saying he hates the line. But think about it this way. If Ahmed said he hates the line, but still he took it himself. If the body and if the mind who literally spewed this kind of info still took the trade and wasn't that affected, why did you get affected? I'm not literally asking. I just want you guys, or want you specifically, to think about it. Yeah, and it's fine. I do understand. Yes, obviously, guys, if I hate on a level, it affects some people, especially once you're getting into it. Led by our favorite Bitcoin maxi, Sheikh Michael Saylor. Follow Ahmed's. Hold on, sorry guys. There's lots of comments. Thank you, Wayne. Whenever I go up, I see Wayne posting lots of things. So kudos to you again. Thank you, brother, a lot. Follow Ahmed's Telegram. Yeah, by the way, guys, the Telegram is in the description for those that would love to get more of me. Again, I have nothing to sell you. I just point at the Telegram for those that would love to get more of me again. And also, maybe Wayne has linked it, but I do have a personal Instagram. It's called Ahmed on Chart. You can also look it up. Would you short the VWAP from the 69k? You mean this one? If someone wants to, they can. Maybe, yeah, you can wait for example, you can wait for the fake out like this, and then it's fine. As a scalp, it's fine. Like, especially if someone has gotten used to reading the order flow, which I haven't shown or seen even today, then yeah, see, it's not, the 15-minute time frame is loading. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but yeah, it's not the most strongest thing. Daily open, value high. If we see a strong fake out, then maybe. If like 60, if we hold on, if you see a fake out of like the high of 68 preferably, and then we lose 67.5, maybe, yeah. But I don't prefer it that much. But yeah, it's technically true. It's technically valid. If you are like, if you saw the anchored VWAP, you saw the POC, it is a valid kind of trade. Yep. So don't let the fact that I'm not liking it to you to stop you from taking it if you want to take it. I do understand my replies are kind of cryptic, but that's the reality. Hello, Mr. Ahmed. I don't know who upset you about us on your. Not really. I'm just trying to prioritize, I guess, the value to give. Happy Ahmed Ramadan. Thank you, Tweety. Again, Ivy. Let me say Ivy. How are you doing? Thank you. I also longed the bounce. Again, that's amazing. So we got Salam too. I'm still down a lot, to be honest. To be quite honest, this week I haven't had a seriously good runner yet in a while. I entered with a lot of margin on previous low, which got me with the double fake out, if I recall. Now doing proper risk management again, but of course that will still make me less money now. Again, you have to be okay with making less money. And the reason why, once you get into the hole, I guess the deep hole of over risking, in your case, I know what whoever's case, is that, think about it this way. If I was trading with $1,000 and me over risking lost me like 200, so my new capital is like 800 now. If just now I want to learn correctly and do the risk management correctly, yeah, what would happen now is like, you even calculating it and mathematically looking at it, it would probably take you a couple of months to get back to $1,000. So you are kind of like not able to, you tell yourself, okay, let me still risk a lot, let me gamble again so I can go to $1,000, and then I'm going to be respecting the risk management. Because I mean, setting 800 as the new kind of capital level, or the, I guess, yeah, so your new level of capital is I mean, would make it technically the, I guess, the solution for it. Because right now you are still anchoring your old I guess number as the main number to go back to. But just forget about it, anchor it to the new level or the new amount, and then start risking the correct amount. Yeah, because if you're not able to mentally detach yourself from the old previous amount, you will never ever be able to be okay with risking the correct amount and winning much lower than you potentially could have had. Yeah. I'm thinking of taking 50%. What do you think? From the wait for the, see if Bitcoin is able to go above 68. If it does, then take 50%. Yeah. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you again. Let's go 70k maybe. Hey, thank you very much for the added value you provide us for free. And I have one question. How much percentage of your capital do you risk per trade? Depends. 1% or even less. Sometimes even 0.3, 0.5. Why do you not have a line for the value area high? See, it's all dependent of what I care about, to be honest. Because it's not all, I guess, science and math. Yeah. So I have a line for the value area low, just to remember it, and I do like it as a potential support level. Value high, I see it as, I guess, a zone. So that's why I don't have a line. I cannot give you an answer. It's more about feeling. Yeah. But yeah, that's a very, very nice question to ask, to be honest. Maybe sideways market coming because we've been dumping for a while now. Maybe. Yeah, I've missed this drawdown crash and long, and as I've been traveling. Just have started back to it, and as I'm back at looking at it. What should I look for the trades, long or shorts? Alright, so longs I'm looking for, again guys, I literally long today here, so maybe we can continue pumping. But for longs, they would obviously require you getting lucky, not so lucky, but you getting a Bitcoin to retrace. So if Bitcoin retraces, we're potentially waiting for a fake out of 66 to 66 65.5, or losing this and going to the daily, or losing this and going to 60. So one of those levels would hopefully give you a long. Short wise, scalp wise, maybe like a tiny bit of a scalp now. I'm not going to be taking it myself, but if we reclaim 68, then maybe shoot again for 70 fake out plus 72, 73, like this zone. Hard to tell you exactly how to enter, but it's like a zone, to be honest. Yeah, very tricky for me to give a pinpoint entry. Bro, we should take profits around, it depends on what kind of trade we're talking about. Hold on. Renata said hi and then disappeared, like she never came here. Fair enough. I mean, saying hi is nice. Let's print money. Absolutely. For people who didn't catch the longs, the chance of us bottoming here for a huge rally is low. Maybe that could be that could be you yourself telling yourself to just stay calm. Ahmed, always my portfolio bleeds because I do opposite of what you say. Cut your losers, hold your winners. I hold my losers for months. Take profits in any days. Any advice to know when to close a trade? You see, the irony here is that you literally listed what to correctly do and what's your mistake, and then you ask me, what do you think I should do? You know what you should do. It's about an emotional battle. I'm not going to be wasting 10 minutes telling you what you already know. Yeah, that's the real truth, I guess. We will go to 72, then down to 57, maybe. But I don't like putting it as a statement, because maybe not. You good, bro? Let's go to 70, maybe again. John Smith saying record auto repositions. Or repossession, sorry guys. And credit card delinquencies. What an amazing word. Signal consumer financial stress, which could pressure markets. Okay, thank you. Ritesh Sun, I'm not sure what that is. This is how every range during a downtrend works. The move is designed to. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to read the questions as quickly as possible. We got Renata back. Thank you. Why did you long 66.4? The anchored VWAP hit from the bottom. Make up your mind. You are short, long. You are no, please, Wayne, keep the comment. I mean, it's respectful. So hold on. Let me see if I can pull the comment back again. I don't think we can. It's fine, Wayne. It's all good. I mean, I guess you deleted the comment from a good place, but you could have left the comment because our brother or sister, I'm not sure, seems like a brother or maybe even an elder person, that's fine. Fufu Bass told me in a deleted comment, make up your mind. You are short, long, long. You are bouncing around. And again, it's not about me making up my mind. I don't want to make up my mind, because making up my mind means I make less money. So as a trader, and that is fine. I mean, maybe you don't understand what a trader in essence what we do here. We try to maximize profits. Like let me again clarify. I do understand my channel's name has crypto in it, and I do have Bitcoin in the title almost always, but it's not a representative of me opening the live stream to give you my opinion about up or down on Bitcoin. No, I'm a trader. So I show up here, discuss potential trades, discuss trades that I've taken, discuss my winners, my losers, and new setups. So it is a community of traders. So it is fine. Thank you for at least hating in a respectful way. Again, thank you. But I do want to hopefully make you understand that my content is not about making up my mind. I'm not live. I don't spend an hour to 2 to even 3 hours live to give you my opinion on where Bitcoin will be going. I could do that from time to time, but primarily I just focus on giving trades. And again, I do understand that it's different. You may get my channel or my live stream suggested in your YouTube recommendation tab, and you would think, oh, this guy is live, he's talking about Bitcoin, maybe he can tell me where it's going. Maybe you're an investor into Bitcoin, you had bought $1,000 and you're stuck, and you feel that this guy is confusing me, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And again, I don't. Why? Because I'm a trader. So yes, you're totally correct. I actually have 2 longs and 2 shorts, and I don't know where Bitcoin will be going. So funnily enough, you're kind of correct. But that's the whole point of being a trader. I'm trying to make money here, not actually tell you where Bitcoin will be going. And thank you for actually, again, being quite respectful with your hate. I do love respectful hate, to be honest. So hold on, guys. Let me quickly read the comments. I don't want to stay for that long. It is already 12:20 p.m. or a.m., not p.m. Come here every day and you'll learn a lot, pal. Yeah, that's true, but maybe it's not the kind of content that suits him. And that's why I always tell you guys, like, the only logical reason why I never, to be honest, truly asked for subs is because I only want the sort of person who would love to become a trader, who is trying to become a trader, who at least is interested in making a living by trading. Because I'm not going to ask for subs for no reason, just to collect, I guess, people. I only want the true, I guess, members who are willing to learn or willing to take trades and understand that if you're going to be watching me for an hour, 2, or even 3 hours sometimes, or even 4 hours sometimes, that you're watching me for the sake of learning and making money. We're not discussing the M2 supply and the Donald Trump tariff and Iran against the US and whether Bitcoin will be bottoming out in the next couple of 6 months, or do you believe in the super cycle of the triangle pattern? I have zero clue. So again, thank you guys for, watching me for the true stuff that we actually put out here. If you have a plan and or a setup you've been waiting for, take a swing if it meets your criteria. Worst case, Ontario, I think it means scenario, but you take a small hit. Exactly. Hey, it's the Danish Viking saying marhaba, usually go long when car moon is wreck. One of his short when kept is bullish. How you doing, brother? Thank you for showing up. What a legend. What a nice, I guess, welcome comment. I saw the video at 1 a.m. But yeah, you're right. I should have clocked that you taking the trade should have told me enough. You were saying it was likely a scalp too. But yes, you taking it. The trade is a very fair signal. I guess because it was so late for me that I didn't bother. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Thank you, Wayne, for giving them the link to my own Instagram. Kay said, how you doing? I was waiting to enter again today at the level I was breaking. Fine, thank you. It is a possible short from the POC. It is, but depending on like the local time frame and how you enter it and see it, but it is valid. I didn't know what to do. Daily was 66171 and went to 66500. I thought Bitcoin wants to go lower. 66. I'm not sure what daily we were talking about. Ahmed, when I use the anchored VWAP tool, what are the 2 green lines that are above and below? I guess that is like the percentages, similar to the value area. So like on the lower and the upper band is just like, I don't know exactly, I'm not going to be lying here, but I think that is like I guess in statistics, it's like I forgot what the word is, so I don't want to lie, to be honest. But yeah, I forgot what the word is, but it's like, I forgot. Maybe the probability stats guys can help me out. You know, what's that? 95%, the 88%, whatever. Not acceptance rate, something like that. But yeah, just the error rate, whatever that is. Really on the edge of getting exo. I would tell you this: don't get it until you at least manage to tone down or get down the correct risk management. Like risk management is much more important than exo or whatever. Yeah. It's not going to be making you profitable if you're still over risking. To be honest, like I would hate for you to spend money for no reason, bro. We working this. I have no idea what the comment is saying, but thank you. Love you, little bro. Thank you. Still in my long yesterday, 62,953, and one more at 63, and entered. Another got stopped out. Amazing. And by the way, thank you, Talbot. I even saw a comment. I didn't get to reply to it. I'll hopefully get to it, but thank you. I've read it. So a legend, to be honest. Guys, stop commenting until he's done. I've placed a short limit at don't be placing limits. Again, I can't concentrate at the day and time. What time? Forgot what you're saying. How to follow your trades on weeks. You cannot copy them, but you can follow them by watching me daily, put the same stop loss as I do, enter the same entry and all of that stuff. So yeah. Where did you pull the anchored view up from and why from whenever you pull it from? I have no idea what you mean. Do the indicators you use are free? I use zero indicators. So I guess that's answer for you. Yo, bro, I said, can you do more 3 minutes videos? Because of some of us are busy. Yes, fine. I do understand that. But the issue is here is that I go live and I only have an hour to two to dedicate to given or to film the live stream and put a potential live stream also on the Arabic channel. So that's why I think I prioritize at least making something a day, so either a video or the live stream. So like that's why I try to do both, but sometimes I fail at doing both. So at least showing up once is I guess my plan here. So yes, thank you for giving me your opinion, your feedback. That tells me a lot, but thank you again. Hopefully it's not a promise because I truly kind of handicapped during Ramadan, but I will hopefully keep that in mind. Yo, you sound like you are tired of trading Vikrant. Are you? You missed my question above, bro. Sorry, guys. Again, guys, if I miss a question, just retype it in much quicker than you telling me to. And you should be knowing a lot. But I think I can see it. Hold on. Oh, all right. So Itachi is saying, I just wanna thank you. So thanks for all. Thank you. I mean, standard deviation. Thank you, Donaldo Trumpo. That was what I was looking for. Again, what an amazing name, by the way, and an amazing profile picture. Yeah, I was looking for standard deviation, guys. Sorry. It's 12 a.m. my time. I swear I knew it. But Vikrant was saying, hold on. Oh, I forgot where. Yeah. Is the short around 72 still strong as we recently went so low? Meaning if we went up before, it is not as strong, but still technically valid, and I don't care. Like, again, last time I said this, action tourists didn't long. So again, guys, if I entertain your question by answering truly, and I tell you, oh, it's not technically as strong, does not mean I'm not going to be entertaining taking it. So yeah, don't conflict my answer to my strategy into taking trades. We did 50 likes. Thank you, Renata. Thank you for being a legend again. Do you believe in the super cycle of the triangle pattern? It's called, yeah, I think I've read this. As Ahmed says, it's boring. More boring when there's no trade open. Yeah, yep. Again, hopefully I've answered the question. Vikrant, again, guys, I'm not sure. I think Wayne put the comment, put my Instagram, but let me do it again. If someone would love to follow me personally, I'm trying my best to be an internet person and give you some like videos and like, I'm trying to work on content. It's not my cup of tea, but I mean, I'm kind of forcing myself to work on the Instagram game. So if somebody would love to check it out, I literally spammed you guys twice now in the comment section. You will see my link to my Instagram. And what else? Bro, can you make a Telegram group chat or Discord? Please, man. Thank you. I mean, I've been getting asked a lot, and maybe in the future, near or a far future, I have no idea. Currently, I'm very time constrained, so I would hate to make a group or whatever and not be present to moderate, monitor, and ask. Oh, not ask, answer. Hopefully you guys ask and I answer. So yes, I do understand the need of something like that, but trust me, it's going to be very, very chaotic and confusing and scammy and all of that stuff if I make something without moderation. So if I do something, it's going to be done well. Maybe in the future, I'm just focusing on, to be honest, just to be totally honest, guys, I got some other businesses. I'm focusing on my own trading, and whatever I dedicate for the free content is going to be on Champs Crypto. I'm trying to go live at least for an hour or two, and then make sure that every important value is made into a video on the free trading course. So I do understand that maybe we can do more, but once I free up some time, trust me, I'll do more. Now everything is for free, everything is away on the channel, nothing else is off of the channel, except now that I remember, we do have the free Telegram channel. Yes, it is not, you cannot comment on it, but at least something or somewhere to be closer to me. So again, guys, the hierarchy or the trifecta of you getting closer to me is just hitting the notification bell on Champs Crypto as a channel on YouTube. Then you can also join the free Telegram channel, and just to get the iconic star, you can also follow me on my Instagram, Ahmed on chart. Again, I don't have it linked in the description, but maybe Wayne can link it again. I also have it linked, by the way, 4 comments or 5 comments away, prior on the comment section. So just follow me on YouTube for free, follow me on Telegram for free, follow me on Instagram for free. I have nothing to sell you again. The only way of supporting me once you want to decide to move to weeks is actually using this link. Again, guys, hopefully next week we'll be beginning our monthly trading competition. So if you want to actually participate, you would have to be you would have to make an account with my link. So again, yes, it is an affiliate link. You get to see Champs Crypto, also trading competition, whatever, welcome bonus, and you'll get to use my link. And again, as I told you guys, Weeks is truly a strong exchange that supports tailor-made. It is tailor-made for trading. It does have some amazing features, such as isolated, separated, and also you get to copy my exact stop loss, my entries. Again, they do differ whenever we are trading on different accounts or trading on different exchanges. So you follow me on Weeks would help you a lot. And obviously, again, it is an affiliate link. So I'm trying to promote the only professional true exchange that I actually use for a living. Yep. So if you want to follow me there, just understand that I truly would advise or suggest moving to Weeks. But once I suggest that this link is an affiliate link. So just to clarify, I guess, my standing here. Hey, we can make Ren moderator theirs. Yeah, fair. I do understand, guys. Yeah, but again, hey, Cham, still not sleeping. Yes, at 12:30 a.m. now. You are one out of 2 YouTubers I have notification from. Love your content, man. Thank you, KJ. What an amazing, I guess, feat to be, I guess, 1 out of 2. Thank you for being legendary, bro. And we got, hold on. FUCK, my bad. I worded that horribly, to be honest. Where did you pull the anchored view up from? From above. Ah, this one is like from 90K or whatever that is, yeah. 90K. This little tiny top before we started dropping. Is it the most technical? No, I just have it here because anything above it would be obviously above it. So I don't need to put or pull multiple ones. I'll begin with this. Once this is like broken, I'll delete it, and I'll probably put one from 97. So the most important one is 97. But instead of having 2, I can have this, and once this is breached, I can delete it and put the other one. Yeah, because logically they are above each other. Missed the reaction on the VWAP, but playing with daughter was a good reason. I mean, that is the most legendary reason to miss a trade. Yeah, again, even better than me or action tourist being asleep. So you pulled it from somewhere all the way back. Also, yes, I'm behind on the stream. Fair enough. Sometimes I watch Ahmed in the shower time to see this TA. In slower time is to see this TA. Fair enough. You can also pause the video. That is amazing. Look into February's VWAP. The rejection before hitting the NPOC will make sense. February's VWAP. February. So I guess you are putting it from here. Very logical. The rejection from... Hold on. I'll put it from VWAP. Yep. Amazing. I'm happy for El Donaldo Trumpo to help us out. Yes, it does make sense. Again, it is very nice here. That's the beauty of putting an anchored view up. You can pull it off from multiple areas. And yes, taking it from the beginning of the month is also logical. Personally, I try to keep my anchored view ups to a minimum with my working strategy, but yes, taking it from there is also viable. Can you show us how you have an NPOC at? It is through the EXO chart. So yes, I can absolutely show it to you guys. May not make sense for those that don't have EXO chart, but it's here. So that is the previous day, and that is the NPOC here, and there you go. It could be not as visible, but you can read it out. 6.5, the gray line, yeah. So that's why. And the beauty of not totally, subscribing, fully to, or not fully, but subscribing immediately to EXO chart is that as long as I show up at least once a day, you get to see my levels, my new lines, and all the stuff. So you don't really need it at the beginning. Like, trust me, most of you guys lack risk management. That's it. So don't think that, oh, let me throw money at the issue. Like, if you're still not being able to respect your stop loss and you're not able to let the winners run for long, EXO's not going to be helping you, to be honest. So don't be wasting $50 a month on the app immediately, at least. Yeah, trust me, just me showing up would be good. How slower time, like you watch it on 0.5x speed or what? Today's lesson, Ahmed's insight is another confluence, not a rule or trade idea. Exactly. I think so. I do agree with the statement, even though I don't quite get it fully. But yes, sounds nice. So I would agree with Vikrant. Whatever Vikrant says is always correct. Anyhow, guys. So yes, local resistance is 68, 67.8. This is flipped. We can shoot for 70. Retest again. If this is held, we can be waiting for the lows again. If this is not held, if this doesn't offer us a long, we'll be waiting for 64. And guess what? If 64 is also lost, then my friend will be waiting for 60. So we got new longs. Don't worry, guys. If someone's looking to long, being patient is what pays. Yep. So if we do this, maybe we're here or here. And again, guys, thank you for being legends. I will hopefully be preparing the trading competition. So if you are looking or willing to trade or to move on WEEX, and if we want to, just to lower your fees, get gold and silver fees, or trading gold and silver fees with 0% literally, and also get the amazing feature, which is top right corner, isolated, separated. So you get to open multiple trades, keep the winners running for long, making the most amount of money with the exact stop loss as I have with the same entries. Then WEEX is an amazing exchange and an option. And again, I do fully recommend, especially for those that are trading with higher capital. Once you get above 2 to 3 to 5k, even those that are above 20, 50k, it is very important that you move to a trading tailor-made exchange, because some of you guys are are you wasting a lot of money with the bad stop loss entries and also fees. So again, if you are above $1,000 or 5k or even much higher, the more that I would stress the fact that you would need to move to I guess an exchange that is tailor-made to WEEX or to trading, and WEEX is one of them. And obviously, again, the link is an affiliate link, so moving here would allow you to be eligible for the trading competition, get you the most highest kind of bonus for anybody that would love to deposit. It is no KYC, so the deposit bonus and whatever is like very immediate. And again, you do get to obviously support the channel. I have nothing to sell you, but I only kind of sell you or affiliated, yeah, with the promotional link that I've got for WEEX. So that's the only thing that you could support me with. I have nothing to sell you, no courses, nothing. I'm actually compiling the free trading course. So if anybody wants to get more inside my brain, you can spend hours upon hours watching every prior live stream, but also I've started to make it a bit easier on yourselves, guys, by making some nice, like, quicker clipped videos from the live streams as standalone important videos. So we got the first one highly edited, and then the other ones are very quick. So we got risk management, my daily scalp strategy, why I don't invest into altcoins, how I always short the top with a trading strategy, how I made $700 in 9 minutes with a strategy. So everything is like about strategies, about how I do it, how I invest, everything, literally everything. So, and there are more to come. Hopefully I got 2-3 more, and then hopefully in March we'll add maybe 5-10, depending on how much I rant. Like, I rant a lot, so there's always a new video to be given. And again, as I told you guys, you can also follow me on free Telegram channel just to get more of me. You can prep yourself by depositing on WEEX, because hopefully the trading competition will be beginning. Again, February is only 28 days, so we'll probably do it on next Monday. I think that is the 2nd of March. Yeah. So if anybody wants to prep, you can always use the link. If you don't want to use the link, by the way, guys, it's fine. You can also look up WEEX on Google or whatever. But thank you guys for being legends. Sorry if I've missed any ones of your guys' comments. Again, I'll make it up to you guys by actually showing up every single day. So how about that, guys? So thank you. It is currently 12:37 a.m. Yeah, sorry guys for my bad English, and I might need to go to Champs Crypto Arabic just to give them some love again. Sorry guys if I'm not quite splitting the love among both of you. Hopefully we'll grow them both to 10k. The Arabic one is very close, also very close to 1,000 videos, and that's amazing. Champs Crypto English is almost at around 250 videos, and we are also rapidly growing. So maybe we can catch them, or you guys can catch them. I guess on both sides. Yep. So may the best, community wins. Thank you guys for being lovely and amazing. Hopefully you've managed to make the most amount of money by trading today and even yesterday. To be honest, again, I'm totally proud of a lot of you guys, because you've been wonderfully understanding how to trade, and most of you guys have shocked me in an amazing way, because you've literally managed to take an amazing trades that I either took myself and I didn't talk about, or trades I didn't even care to talk about or care to look at. So again, kudos to you guys for being always open to learning and hearing new advice and new, I guess, tips and also strategies. And hopefully I'll be catching guys tomorrow. Enough of my rant, to be honest. So thank you guys for being legends. Let me, I guess, enjoy my